Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Off the play fake. Here it is. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On one, ready?
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
He's got room to roam. He is in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Packers. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The fuck? That better not be on me, bro. Alright.
And we are underway from Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Trey McBride, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. On the screen, this is Mason. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On first down, Thorpe. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Now it's Mahomes again. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Trey McBride. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw, it's Allen. On the slant, he's got Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense.
Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have 2 of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, with the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Yellow. 15.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Attack, attack. Easy.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Yellow. 43. Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Yellow.
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
21G, 21G. Out.
1st down, here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work, and defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter, and then you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Tua again. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Tua out of the pistol. Completed to Davis. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, 21
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. All right. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Finding Davis. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Yeah, ready. Number 1, hard. Out.
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up. Tua now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does.
Thank you. Golly. Just an uncle.
Alongside Brock Eward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have 2 of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Dobbs. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
18, Rodney, 18.
Back to throw, Dobbs. He throws a bullet deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Okay. All right.
The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Cam Little to try the extra point.
He just retarded.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
He's celebrating. I'm about to beat the blood out of him.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive.
Got some with balls.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This will end up as a touchback.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Let go.
They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I actually don't know how you
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Has room down the left sideline.
Oh my God.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Definitely serious to not those streets.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
On the go.
Here's Dobbs now. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
15. Hey, red blitz.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Attack!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Spread the field and send them all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dobbs. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Dobbs. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. He'll look to throw.
Oh my
And
God.
downfield, it's Wilson.
Oh,
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
throwing right away is Mahomes.
Oh.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes.
No!
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Falcons are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case,
so,
it's the first half.
Yeah,
you have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue.
Okay.
Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That is hard, and he will go all the way.
Oh.
Chris Olave, touchdown Falcons. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I don't know what you can do, dude.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Falcons are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes
God,
down to the
bro.
defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Bro, just,
Mahomes on first down. He's going to look downfield once again.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Mahomes now to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. McBride is the motion man. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far.
Oh. Oh.
1
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Here we go. First and goal. Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter? All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll look to throw. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, things have gotten very interesting. I mean, take a look at this situation. Tie ball game. You're still on your side of the field, and it's fourth down. Do you keep your offense out there and try to extend this drive to walk off the game? Or do you punt it away and play for overtime? I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has
go out
it
of bounds.
back.
Nice job here by the
This is
defense. Did a good job just
They're
covering
doing
up
something
everything
right
for the
now,
most
so
part. So
it's not over.
once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On second down, Mahomes. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Third and
No,
short.
what?
Here's that ball intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in
Just get the ball
regulation.
up there, man.
But now
You
after
just get
that
the ball up
turnover,
there,
you
bro.
find yourself now
I
back
threw a regular
trailing, and
pass. That's a
I'm
regular
not
throw.
sure there's
I
enough
didn't.
time for them to come
I mean,
back.
no else take no. That's a regular throw. He just threw it all
So
the
the
way up there.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to go up top here.
He dropped the ball. Bro, that's a 98 tight end.
Now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Oh my God, bro! Like, they're really timing on that with this last
their
win.
opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one completes to Ridley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going. I can't blame them.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. So this might be one final heave to the end zone.
I can't get to my brother, bro. I can't get to him.
Pressure kick coming now from Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders.
Get the fuck. I can't even.